Hello, thanks for joining us. Coming up on today's show.
I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. Well, you can tell.
After breakout hits, I Need a Dollar, Wake Me Up, and the man, the Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter, is back with a new single as a prelude to his next album and a documentary that traces America's musical roots. I'm delighted to welcome Aloe Blacc to the show. Aloe Blacc, hello.
Hi.
Thank you for coming in. Now, your documentary is called America's Musical Journey. For the film, you visited New Orleans, Detroit, New York and Miami, among many other places. Tell us about something that you discovered on the journey that you didn't know before.
Wow. One of the amazing things that you learn in tracing the roots of American music is that it is totally music that is made up of immigrants. It's not something you really think of when you're young and you're enjoying dancing to or even creating the music. But when you get deep into studying and learning more about jazz and blues and rock and roll, you find that it's this mixture of music that's coming from all around the world. So even though we call it America's musical journey, it really is a journey that includes the entire world. Your
parents were immigrants from Panama. Tell us about where your musical journey started.
Wow. As a youngster, I listened to a lot of music that was Caribbean, so calypso and soca, salsa, merengue, and reggae. And then I got into hip-hop at a very young age. So I was listening to and creating hip-hop music by the time I was in high school.
Okay, well, has making a documentary looking back at America's musical heritage changed the way you approach music?
Yeah, partly in the way that I have this philosophy of now, there's no rules. When you make music for many years, you start to get routinized in the way that you create, and you follow certain structures and patterns. But doing this film reminded me that in order to create groundbreaking music and create a new genre, you've got to break the rules and don't follow what somebody did the day before.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the film. This is from America's Musical Journey.
America. People arrived from many lands, bringing their own language and song. This collision of cultures sparked fresh sounds and innovations. New forms of music like blues and jazz were born. And a creative revolution was ignited.
In the film, we see some heroes like Irma Thomas, John Batiste, the Estefans, Keb Mo. Who was the most surprising character to be with?
Wow, I had a great opportunity to meet Gloria and Emilio Estefan in their studio in Miami. And I was writing a song for the film. It's called My Story, and I perform it at the end of the film. But during the journey, I had the opportunity to share it with them, and one of the lyrics that I presented, Gloria said that she really liked that lyric. And so it was supposed to be the beginning of the second verse. I bumped it up to the first verse just because she had made such an impact on that song. She thought it was a great lyric.
It's a very serious time in America at the moment, and one of your biggest hits, it deals with immigration and Wake Me Up. You actually made it with the Swedish DJ producer Avicii. He very tragically died in April. I wanted to ask you, what impact did he have on you and your music?
Well, Avicii was a very passionate creator. He really cared about melody and rhythm and making the songs as perfect as can be. We see that one of the most important things in this career is maintaining, a grounded sense of self. And I feel tragically that he was struggling with finding, his ground and his foundation in a whirlwind experience of touring and traveling and fame and popularity. His impact on music is going to be something that we remember for a very long time. I think it's just very tragic that he's gone at such a young age.
Lyrically, in your songs, including in that one, you're very positive, even when talking about things like immigration. One music video that's gone viral this month, though, is Donald Glover's, aka Childish Gambino's "This Is America." It's had more than 200 million hits on YouTube. Have you seen it?
I've seen it, yeah.
What do you think about it?
I think it's important for artists to use their voice to talk about things that are bigger than themselves. And in this case, we see in the United States a lot of gun violence, and especially in the schools. It's very clear in this music video, he's making a statement about gun violence at large, but also showing the students and the way that the students are handling the guns is quite clear. He's making a statement about Americans' seeming indifference to the kind of rampage that's happening on campuses across the country.
There are big movements in the United States at the moment, such as Black Lives Matter and Me Too and Time's Up. Have these movements affected your music?
All of the movements affect my music. You know, I think preceding the Black Lives Matter movement, I did a music video for a song called Love Is the Answer about the juvenile incarceration, the school-to-prison pipeline. And my wife and I are spokespersons for an organization called Peace Over Violence, which is an organization that spreads awareness and offers support to survivors of sexual violence and sexual harassment. So we find ourselves in the middle of these arguments as spokespersons for the underdog, for survivors, and for victims of police brutality.
America's musical journey is narrated by the Oscar-winning actor Morgan Freeman. He's in the midst of claims about sexual harassment at the moment. How surprised are you about how much Time's Up and Me Too have exploded?
I'm very surprised, but pleasantly surprised. I think it's an important moment. I mean, it's been a struggle for many survivors for so many years to have their voices heard. And as a spokesperson for an organization that focuses directly on this topic, I think it's important for survivors to be heard and to be recognized, and for their claims to be acknowledged.
Let's move on now to your new album. It's coming out in the autumn?
Yes, in the fall. I have a new album. It's going to feature songs like Brooklyn in the Summer, and songs like My Way, which I'll share with you in a bit. It's a little bit more focused on relationships. In the past, I've been an artist that has expressed messages about aspiration, inspiration, motivation, some political topics. But in this instance, I wanted to spend some time talking about another part of my humanity, which is the love that's in my life, with my family and my wife.
Okay, well, let's take a listen to Brooklyn in the Summer.
Been hiding, half awake for so long, and is the sun do teasing? Only you represent, bringing the mess of me back together. You feel like Brooklyn in the summer. Been stumbling, half awake for so long. Gotta forget that feeling, giving it something real. I've got to let you go. Gotta let you go. This morning I walked to the train just like you did every day. Everyone else is the same. I wonder if you're the same. And do you lay your head in some?
Tell us a little bit about Brooklyn in Summer.
This particular song was co-written with a fantastic singer-songwriter named Jay Stolar. His story about a relationship that developed in Brooklyn and ended in Brooklyn, drives the story in this song. It's a bit soulful, it's a bit poppy, but it has the energy and the feel of the fantastic moments that I've experienced myself of Brooklyn in the summer. Of course, the days may be hot and sweaty, but with great friends and great parties, you can have a beautiful time.
Okay, well, Aloe Blacc, it's been a pleasure to have you in the studio. Your new single is called Brooklyn in the Summer. Your new documentary is America's Musical Journey. It's out now. You're playing on the festival circuit all the way through the summer, starting this weekend in Reunion at Sakifo. And we're going to be joined now by your guitarist, because you're going to play us out with a song that's called My Way. Tell us about My Way. My
Way is a song that is for people who are looking for a little bit of motivation to make it to that next step in their goals. It's a song that I feel like really motivates me and gets me going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Great, we're going to get a chance to hear it. Just to remind you guys at home, remember our website, we're also on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. There's more news coming up on France 24 after this.
I've been sad, I've been lost, I've been down and out and lonely. Yeah, I've been suffering at a job in a world that tries to own me. Then I wake up every morning in the image of a better place. Yeah, 'cause the harder that we grind, then the sweeter is the glory. People say I'm foolish. People say I'm blinded by faith. But if I run out of air, if I crash, I don't care. I'm gonna do it my way. I can make it through this. You can throw the world in my face. But the fear gives me life, and I swear till I die, I'm gonna do it my way. Hey, hey, hey. I'm gonna do it my way. Hey, hey, hey. I'm gonna do it my way. So put me down, criticize me with your lies and with your parody. Yeah. In the darkness I don't hide, 'cause I got pride that gives me clarity. Now, I still wake up every morning with the image of a better life. 'Cause the harder that we grind, and the sweeter is the glory. People say I'm foolish. People say I'm blinded by faith. But if I run out of air, if I crash, I don't care. I'm gonna do it my way. I can make it through this. You can throw the world in my face. But the fear gives me life, and I swear till I die, I'm gonna do it my way. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Every time they build a wall around me, I'ma tear it down and say, gotta live my dreams. Gonna live my dreams. Even when the floods rush round to drown me, I just hold my breath and pray, gotta live my dreams. Every single one of my, I ain't quitting none of my dreams. People say I'm foolish. People say I'm blinded by faith. But if I run out of air, if I crash, I don't care. I'm gonna do it my way. I can make it through this. You can throw the world in my face. But the fear gives me life, and I swear till I die, I'm gonna do it my way. Let me fly through the air, if I crash, I don't care. I'm gonna do it my way. 'Cause the fear gives me life, and I swear till I die, I'm gonna do it my way.
You Are Here, your programme spotlighting French heritage.
Versailles, the Louvre, Mont Saint-Michel are well-known stars of French heritage. But French genius and France harbours many other hidden treasures. The arts, gastronomy, architecture, as well as nature's wonders. Come along with France 24, discover France's living heritage. From young apprentices to accomplished craftsmen and farmers, to Michelin star sporting chefs, meet these people whose passion for their professions preserve and drive French heritage.
You Are Here on France 24 and France24.com.